Hey guys, how you doing? Hey, I was doing watching some video, and it was on Robert's Guitar Dungeon, and he was talking about 10 things that have skyrocketed in price. And I had come across this item before. It's a guitar pedal, overdrive, I guess you could call it. The Klon is the manufacturer, Centaur. And amazing in how it shot up in price and what people are willing to pay for it. $4,000, $5,000, up to $7,200 sometimes for this pedal. I saw it listed at least at 72. And it got me thinking, okay, well, there's that. And in the past, when I was thinking about that pedal, I was looking up different clones of it had come up, and I was thinking, well, what kind of other pedals are there? So what I did, I tried to do some research here, and I was watching the Josh over at JHS Pedals. He's got a video that was great, very in-depth. This guy builds, designs pedals, so he knows what's happening when you turn up a knob, when you introduce more volume or more gain, and how it affects the pedal. And he goes over this in this video. It's called Live Everything Klon Centaur History, Circuits, and Shout Out. So that was a video that he did, very good. He also recommended a video by 5 Watt World about the Klon. Premier Guitar, they did a YouTube video. What was it called? Klon versus Clone, I think it was called. 5 affordable stomps go head to head with the Centaur, something like that. But they're doing tests as well. Josh did, he played them. He does that, A/Bs them, and talks about things. But so did the guitar premiere show. Want to give them both a shout out. But Josh designs pedals. I like that. He knows Wampler. He also has a show where he does pedals too. But anyway, just wanted to touch on those two there to give a shout out on. Learned a bunch about from Josh there, and he had mentioned a place called Stomp Boxes. If you ever want to make your own pedal, right? Pedals get expensive. You can DIY pedals. There was a little video about called "How I Build Pedals," Part 1 resources that was a good. Also talked about freestompboxes.org and Tagboard. You can always Google DIY effects pedals and make your own. But as I like to say, playing with electricity, always dangerous. Soldering irons can cause fires if you leave them on. Bad wiring can cause fires if you don't know what you're doing and soldering, playing around. You always want, if you are going to attempt it, learn how to solder, understand electricity, ventilate the room. The lead in the solder's not good for you. You want to wear goggles, have a fire extinguisher around, and permission from the homeowner is always a good thing. So the manufacturer of the pedal is Klon. The model was Centaur. I did a search and I found this place called Happy Bluesman, and they had a little list I wanted to go over and then maybe look at some prices on what they're going for if I can find them. But the list that they had going on here was first one being, let's get here, J Rocket Audio Design, the Archer. Okay, cool, good to know. Another that was brought up, I think they go over it on this list here. I'm going to pull up something to look at. Was the Electro-harmonix. What was that? Soul Food. That was supposed to be a Klon copy. That Electro-harmonix did. Sorry for the pause there. I got a little stuck in what I'm doing here. Let's do a search for... Nope, that is not what I'm looking for. I am looking for... Klon Centaur clones. Let's try this. Didn't catch that. Speak again. I've got words. I can do that again. Let's do this. That's an old drum machine. Anybody remember the 808? Good stuff. That's not actually what I'm looking for. I was doing a... I'm going to push through. Please hold on here. Some music, some free music. Can't beat the price. Oh, very interesting. Anybody? Gremlins or aliens? Let's go ahead and look at my history since it's going to be in my history. There we go. Clones. All right. Sorry about the interruption there, but sometimes aliens, I like to say, interrupt when we're trying to do of goodness and love. I'm just trying to help people out and learn. They like to control. I say hold on to love, not the aliens. All right, here we go. So that we have something to look at, I wanted to show you some different images. There we go. That's all I wanted to do. The aliens like to block that at times. Let's look at the J Rocket Audio Designs Archer. So this is a clone. We'll look that up in a second here. Electro-harmonix Soul Food. That's the one that was, they did a clone and relatively inexpensive. We'll look up some prices in a minute here. Geez, I don't even know how to pronounce that. Seriatone? Centra Professional Overdrive. They're calling that a clone. This is the Happy Bluesman. Ryra, the clone. Disney has a movie called Ryra. Love me, Disney. Okay, let's go to Wampler Tumnus Deluxe. I've heard that one batted around before as a clone. But not just a clone. You know, all these are, clones, but people design them and put their own little bit of twist on it, or some are actually trying to be exact clones. So do a little bit of research. Hopefully this page will help you here. The Keeley Electronics Oxblood. Let's see here. Another one would have been... did you see how the aliens pushed that real quick up there? Well, they like to do that. You know what we can do? We can take our time. We'll just go back to Oxblood. There we go. All right. They will not spoil the show here. Okay. Next, we're going to be looking at Nordvang Custom Wingman. Nordvang Custom Wingman. Interesting name. I want to do a search and see what the prices are on these. Again, you can fast forward, pause through all this stuff that you don't like, but this is just hopefully helping to be a resource for people to see what else is out there. If you want to listen to them, there's other videos out there. JHS, he was doing a great video on not just playing, but talking about the different knob settings and such. The Nux Horseman, that's another one. He was actually talking about that one. MXR Sugar Drive. Okay, sounds pretty sweet. Are there any more? Way Huge Conspiracy Theory. I saw that one. And let's see here. The Klon KTR, an honorable mention, made it on the list. Okay, so those are 10 that they had there. The other thing I wanted to see was, well, there was a couple more. Electro-harmonix Soul Food. JHS. They made a replica clone, right? So you could look up JHS, you know, clone, if you're looking to purchase and pull something up. Do your research. KTR, I think that was the honorable mention. But there's also a KTR clone by Cool Kid. Voyager, they have a clone. There's that Ryra, the clone. That's that blue one on the other side right there on the Ryra. Secret Cow Mojo hand. The Nux, the horseman, we saw that one. Caline CP43, the tumnus. Way Huge Conspiracy Theory, we went over that. A Walrus brand clone. Soul Food. The video I watched with Josh was, and JHS was saying that the OD200 has a setting called Sentar. And then I do a Google search, find different ones. Yeah, I just wanted to remind people that JHS video was very good. I liked it. 5 Watt World does Keith produced thing. I mean, it's like History Channel stuff production. A little different than review. He goes into the deep dive of it. So I found that very interesting. Let's see here. I want to do this here. Open this big, and then we can do a little search to see what some of the prices are going for. Again, if this is where you can end the video if you want, or you can continue to watch. Always, you have a fast forward button, like when that mishap happened over there. You can just fast forward through that stuff. Let's see here. Now, let's look up the first one here, and it's called... Oh, let's get to the top of the page. This Happy Bluesman list. Let's see here. The first one they were calling, let's see if we can copy and paste. Archer. Okay, so if I touch that, go to here. And let's go to copy. Over here. Do a paste, see what pops up. $1.99. Somebody's letting one go. That is Sweetwater. There you go. Very interesting that Sweetwater is also showing $2.89. Anybody? $129 on reverb used. $119 Guitar Center used. I like Guitar Center used. They got some good deals on the guitars, and looking like they might got something there. Let's see here. Another $149. So that's the Archer. That's pretty interesting. You know, it's got the like Orion, right? Very interesting constellation of stars going on in Orion. But that's the J Rocket Audio Designs, you know. I think that picking up a used one of those at $149, whatever they're going for here, beats paying $4,000, $5,000 for something on the original Klon. Let's see what we got on the Electro-harmonix. Soul Food. What do we think those are going for? Interesting on this. If I pull that, there we go. Again, you can always fast forward a couple little bumps through these things because I'm not recutting this thing. I'm doing this on the fly so everybody can learn and it doesn't just piss me off doing it. So let's just do this here. Does anybody see it giving me an option to copy or paste? Select all? Anything? Of course not. The aliens trying to piss me off here. Let's see here. Electro-harmonix. Soul Food. There we go. See, oh, there we go. They can't beat me. You just got to keep chipping away at it. They'll beat you up at times, but you just keep holding on to love. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Again, you can fast forward, because this is going to happen more often where these little blurps go. Just fast forward, couple clicks, hit the phone. This is not a podcast where you got to listen to it. Soul Food, who guess? Let's take a guess. The other one was 119 bucks. I'm saying on this one, 60 bucks used on reverb right there. $50.99 on Guitar Center. $49 Guitar Center. Look at that right now. That's supposed to be a clone. That definitely beats $5 grand. Let's take a look at the next one. Okay, the next one being the name I refuse to pronounce because I don't think I don't know it properly. But let's go copy. Go to here. This, paste. And push that button there. What pops up? There's a Centaur for $74.99 on reverb right there, but that wasn't what we were looking for. What came up? I don't know that it's coming up here. Ryra the Clone's coming up at 175. There's one style. The other one looked blue. That one looked gold there. But let's see here. You're going to have to do your research. I'm not seeing this coming up. It might be banned from the internet. It's that good. I don't know. Maybe it's that hot that you have to search twice for it. Maybe you'll find it on the first search. I don't think it's banned from the internet. I should not have said that. But from my webpage right now, I do believe. Okay. I am pushing that little button there. And we're going to do this. Paste. Ryra the Clone. We just saw one pop up at like 179. Okay, let's see here. This one here is 179. Look at that. That's some kind of land tone clone. Put that on the list. They want 69 bucks. Used at Guitar Center. Sort of has a horsey on it. I think they're going for the look, there's for 369 used at Guitar Center. They're calling that the Syria tone. 369. So we found one. Not banned. Breaking news, not banned from the internet. All right. I was thinking maybe it was a top secret project. Reverse engineered and such at S4 from Area 51. Wampler, Tumnus Deluxe. How much is this going for? Okay, why is it doing that? Stop that, internet. Okay, the Tumnus Deluxe. Let's do this. Paste. Go. I put some extra words at the end, I noticed, so let's go ahead and push this back. And hit enter. $149 used at Guitar Center. Wampler would probably like you to buy a new one. It's always good to support the people that are hand making. Behringer cranks out things. But people that are, individuals that help teach us, it's always good to buy a pedal from them too. Wampler, the Josh, JHS. Support the ones that teach us. Always good to have. Okay, let's see here. So, $149 used at Guitar Center. Still, I'm a used kind of guy, but again, support. You can go do a super chat on one of their shows or something. Who knows? However you want to support them. What happened to the internet here? Why is it doing that? It went to the top of the page. I cannot believe that. I know that was the aliens. They do that. There was the Wampler. Okay, so the next one on the list, Keeley. Electro-harmonix oxblood. That sounds like nanobots in the bloodstream. I don't know. Look at that. I'm grabbing the little blue thing, pulling it, and nothing. Wow. This is more challenging than I thought, copying and pasting on the second little tiny screen here with my thumb. Oh, there we go. Here we go. It worked. You just got to keep chipping away at it. Again, you can always fast forward through the bumps here. There's going to be many. We're just getting started on this bumpy ride of learning about the clones. It's bumpy, and it's a ride. And now my eyeballs are starting to sting. Why? Okay. The Keeley oxblood. That says the super fat mod thing. I don't know what that is. Let's see here. If I can look through the tears happening. I'm not seeing an oxblood. Wait, there it is. $1.99 Guitar Center. Might find it used. Who knows? The internet does funny things when you're looking for what you want. Okay, I'm not even going to pronounce this with any kind of certainty, so Nordvang, custom wingman. If you've ever seen the movie Top Gun, you know what a wingman is. Or, if you've seen the movie Flash, Gordon, way back in the days. Why did that stop being blue? Okay, back in the days there was the Hawkman. So that was a interesting soundtrack by Queen, and that movie was I don't know, a set design would you call it? It just looked good. Something about that movie's visuals. Okay, I just typed it in there, and a lot of videos came up. So I'm gonna have to go to shopping, I think. Oh my goodness, they're wanting a little extra for that one. 507 with 21 pennies. And they want to charge you to ship. That can get expensive. Pedals. Sometimes they're not cheap. Boo! Teak! But when they sound good, they sound good. You know, that's when you say, yay, teak! Okay, we copy it in there, we go, we do this, we paste, and the next one, the hourseman. That did not take. Now this is hourseman 1. It's not like, why is the internet doing that to me? We do this. Hang on, let's record that sound going by. Okay, now we're at the Nux hourseman, and $65 on Z-Sound. That looks pretty brand new. Okay. MXR Sugar Drive. That's going to be next. The Sugar Drive, it sounds like it might be pretty sweet. I don't know. Hang on here. Not what I'm looking to do, internet. Stop that. There we go. Okay, looks like Chopin is coming up next. This is free music. Royalty-free classic music. Free Music 109 is the YouTube channel. Oh, this is the Funeral March. I don't like that song. Let's go back a little bit. Sorry, gonna take a music selection backwards jump here. Here's Mozart. This is a good one. Who doesn't like this one? We're looking up pedals. They are so good when they sound good. Da, 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 da. Okay, MX Sugar Drive. I'm trying to copy it. I've devised a little thing where I pull it blue and then I move the screen and it allows me to. There's little secret tricks. It's like Mario Kart. You got to jump twice and then pull backwards. The Sugar Drive. That's it. There's a mini for $79. I don't know if there's a big one for $119. Fat Sugar Drive. I'm confused. I just don't know which is which now. We'll have to consult the experts, not me. I would put a question on Wampler or Josh's page on JHS. Ask them, what's the difference between the mini and the thing? This is the learning. We're going to try to find some stuff out, maybe learn some prices, and used when we can find it, and support the littles when we can for those that teach us. Okay, way huge. Conspiracy theory. Conspiracy theories. Always interesting. Coast to Coast has a YouTube channel. George Norrie, he does conspiracy theories. I like his stuff. He's been doing AM radio for years now. He's on the YouTube. How much would you pay for a huge conspiracy theory? Anybody? Look at that. Colors. It's catching my eye. 129. That is, I'm going to call that new. So there you go. Way huge electronics. I don't know if that's the same thing. No, that's just the company. Way huge. Let's see if we find any of these others. I don't know. Nope, it looks like, you're going to have to do your reverb searches and all. Starting at about a 129. Oh, and then there was the honorable mention, I remember down here, the Klon. Now, as I understand, well, I don't know which one this is here, so let's just go ahead and do this. Does it move the screen? Oh, yeah, look at that. Go here, into that, cross this thing here, push that, and paste. Okay, what can a Klon CRT cost? Anybody? What does that say? Kindly remember the ridiculous hype that offends so many is not of my making. I think that's this one, right? Oh my goodness, look at that price. $3,399. The Ryra, the clone, $175. Look at that right there. Wampler pedal, Electro-harmonix. Here is, wow, look at that. That's expensive too. Klon KTR. $2,200. There you go. I guess that's it. I didn't know that that was it there. Anyway, there you go. A good little romp around the internet, looking at different pedals and such. JHS. They did a yeah, there it is. JHS live everything Klon Centaur right there in the middle. That was the one. That was a good one. I really liked that. Learned from that one. The subscribe if you can. Throw questions down there. Once we subscribe, we can do live Q&A and just talk about different things. What we're thinking about, what's new, what's old, what's too talked about, what we want to see more of. Peace, love, and joy, everybody. Have a great day.